Hello and welcome to the first stream of the year. A perfect time to start streaming, beginning of July, and not a moment too soon. If you are in the chat, if you're watching, please let me know if you can hear me or if it sounds bad. I don't know. I can't hear. You are the ears. I am but the idiot in front of the camera. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be baking brownies, because I haven't baked brownies since I was very, very young. Playing with my gerbils later because they need exercising every week at a time. So if you've just joined the stream, welcome in, and say hello in the chat. It's Victor Espinoza. Wow, and same to you, I've been forever. It's been a long, long time, and I will tell you a bit about that later. But here I am. I love live streaming, and when I'm not live streaming, it's because I just can't. It's not because I'm not interested in doing this. This is something that I really, really love doing just as a hobby. I don't expect to ever make money out of it, but I really, really enjoy just the activity of live streaming. So, if anyone would like to say hello. Hello, Danny. Hello in the chat. Danny Lee is saying hello in the chat. Hello. Welcome in. If you've just joined, I'm going to be baking brownies. Look, I've got lots of chocolate, and I'm going to be playing with my gerbils later. So it's their time to have exercise. I haven't posted about them here. Obviously, I haven't really been posting here much at all, except in the community tab now and then. But I always post about my gerbils on Instagram in my Instagram stories. So if you've been wondering what they've been up to, well, you can find out all about that. Hello, Sasha. Hey, I'm very well. You know what, Sasha? I am doing better than ever. I'm doing great. I haven't been streaming for a whole year, basically because my life went through a bit of an upheaval, and I don't want to blurt out lots of my private life. I don't think that's necessary, but I'll tell you some basic stuff. I was in a long-term relationship for a very long time with a wonderful person, but that relationship had to come to an end, and that ended in September last year, and I've been living with my parents since then. Me and my ex are still great friends, so that's all good. But I've been living with my parents, and in January of this year, I put in an offer on a flat, and we're in July, and we're still in the process of buying this thing. So that is the long and the short of it. That's why I haven't been doing anything. My parents are currently on holiday, and that is why I am live streaming right now, because I have the space in their home to do this. All is being revealed. Do you understand now why I haven't been doing anything? But yeah, that's where I've been, right here. So that's it, basically. And now I am ready. I am ready to bake, to gerbil, all of the good stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start looking at this recipe that I jotted down earlier. Let me know if the sound is all right. Oh, there's a thing on the television. Just a sec. I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay. Sorry, the television was being disgusting. Okay. Hey, Nebulira. It's good to see. It's good to hear from you too. Okay. I've written down this amazing recipe for brownies. So if I lift you up briefly, just briefly, I'm just going to hold you briefly. I'll show you what I've got here. I've got a range of ingredients to choose from. Well, not choose from. I'm going to choose all of them, but to make these delicious brownies. And I'm making brownies for my colleagues because they have been like a bastion of support to me for the last year, especially the last 6 months in terms of this flat buying process. Every week I go in and they ask me how things are, and I'm like, well, let me tell you, it's taking forever. And they're the best, and they deserve sugar from me. So I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to give it to you. Hey, Jay Dinosaur, all the greats, all the real ones are in the chat. I really appreciate you all joining me. Right. I'm not going to dally around any longer. I'm really warm. I hurt my back and I'm wearing this heated cushion, but you know what? I'm really warm. I'm not going to wear this heated cushion. Forget it. Okay. Just going to adjust. That looks good. Oh, before I do anything else, I'm going to put on my shower cap because you know what? I've tied my hair back, but I've done that before, just tied my hair back to cook and then found my hair in food afterwards. Isn't that horrifying? So to make sure we don't have any terrible accidents, I'm going to put my shower cap on. There! Now I look like I belong in catering. Right, okay. Let's get cracking. So, I appreciate that, Nebulara. I appreciate it. You know what? The ambient attention, it's nice. I like it. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Okay. Whatever you say. I hope that would be too noisy because you're right next to it. Okay, that's doing that thing. The next thing is we need to measure out all these ingredients. I really should have done this ahead of time. Okay, so we've got our scales. I'll put this over here. I can be right here with you. Let's see. So 100 grams of butter. You know what? I'll show you something special that I'm going to do with these brownies. It calls for cocoa powder at some point, and I've got this special cherry chocolate powder. Isn't that exciting? No one will see this coming, except for you guys, but you're not going to be there. That my colleagues will never see it coming. Kick me height! Hooray! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm going to get started with this stork. Is it butter? Is it margarine? It's stork. And it's perfect for fluffy cakes. And that's what we want. We want fluff right here. This is going to be a fluffy stream. We've got fluffy cakes. We'll have fluffy gerbils. We're going to have it all. So 100 grams of this. I'm turning on the scales right now. So how are you guys? Have you had a good weekend? Have you been up to anything? Wow. That's 53. It's 100 grams we need. I've started playing Ocarina of Time for the first time. Such a dope game. Just as much joy as brownies. Yeah, definitely. I don't know which is better. Can I confess something really cringe? In preparation to do this live stream, to remind myself that I can in fact do it, I have actually been putting on my Ocarina of Time live streams to myself just to be like, yeah, I can do it. I enjoy this and I want to do it. Oh, I've broken the lid already. Do you see that? That's dreadful. Okay. But that's measured. Okay. So we've got 100 grams, 103, it doesn't matter. What else? 250 grams of sugar. Okay. You've got it. Ooh, and we're using such a special kind of sugar for this. We're using dark muscovado sugar. This is the stuff for like really rich, deep, fudgy, chocolatey things. You want this stuff. It's so good. Having a chill weekend because my last one was busy. Did 2 parades. Oh, different marching. Are you in a marching band, Nebulara? What do you play? Let me know. It's 250 grams of sugar. Probably shouldn't put a buttery spoon in the sugar. Right. I guess I don't really need to spoon it now. I just pour it in. Needs a little bit of encouragement. Oh, here we go. Are you getting a good earful of ingredients pouring? This is working for you. This is a lot of sugar. Oh my god. Do I really need this much? This is so much. I don't think I need that much sugar. I think that's enough. I know that's not very foodie of me to be like, that's a lot of sugar. But seriously, you often don't need that much sugar. Let's see. Water temple me drawing full grass on 80 paper. So I know what I was doing. Bless you, J Dinosaur. That's hardcore. Good for you. You're doing it Amiga style. You're doing it old school. I'm drumline captain for both groups. That sounds amazing. Good for you. Wow. That sounds so cool. Do you ever like spin a stick or something? Sorry, that's just what I'm imagining with like a parade and a marching parade with a band, marching band. Yeah. I don't know anything about that sort of thing, as I'm sure you can tell. 125 grams of chocolate. Okay. That's fine. So how much is this? We've got 2 bars of this. We only need 125. Whatever. Why did I write 2 bars? So if I measure this out correctly, this is 180 grams. We only need 125 grams. I'm going to try and get this in one shot. I'm just going to eyeball it. Put it on 0. That's 150. Yeah. Damn it. You know what? I'm putting in 150. I don't care. 150 grams of chocolate sounds great to me. Do you like how I was like, too much sugar? We need to be healthier. And then I'm just like, let's shove as much chocolate in there as possible. Okay. I've had the same situation. Bless you, J Dinosaur. We're all going through it. Everybody, we all have our strife in life. Keep going. Keep drawing graphs. 2 eggs. I don't need to measure that. I've got loads of eggs. 100 grams of flour. Okay, I'm just gonna put the chocolate and the butter in the same thing for a second. I've got a million different dishes for all these different ingredients. Flour. Here we go. It's 100 grams. 100 grams. So we're using plain all-purpose flour. We can use up this old stuff, provided it's not gone weird. It looks fine. So that's about 68, 70, 70, 69, 70. Okay, check that. And we can top it up with this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I was looking for flats as soon as I started living with my parents. I was like looking for a place to buy. You know, there are a lot of places that I was curious about, but it was very apparent that whoever already owned them didn't live there and wanted to sell them to an investor. You know, someone who just wants to rent the place out at an exorbitant, at a huge price. They didn't want to sell it to someone who actually wanted a fucking home. Imagine that. Imagine how pathetic that would be. No, we need more than that. So despite the fact that I loved those places, they were not to be. 103, 101. Okay. That's all good. So I wasted a few months doing that. And then I found this place at the end of Christmas. At the end of Christmas. On the last hour of Christmas Day. I put in an offer and it was accepted the next day, like at the beginning of January. And this process of buying a place usually takes about 4 months. That's what you're told at the beginning of the process. You will notice it is not April nor May. It is July. And I am sick and tired of it. This whole process of buying, it takes fucking forever. Ooh. I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in the UK, apparently, it just sucks. Okay, those are all the big ingredients that need weighing out. We've done all that. That's all good. Yeah, most of the time you need to like harangue whoever it is who you're working with. Every person that is working for you, you need to yell at them to do their job. It's really strange. Grease pan. We've done that. You know what? I greased the pan earlier. Look at how good I am. Look at how prepared. I'm the best. Okay. Melt butter and chocolate together. Okay, so we're going to turn on the oven now. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can Watch me melt things. Yeah, I'll melt. Should I do it here? Should I do it right here? Turn on the thing. Maybe there are too many things resting on the oven. Maybe it's freaking it out. Come on, turn on. The oven is wet. The oven is wet, and maybe that's not making it happy. I'll dry you, oven. I love you. Please work for me. There we go. It was just upset because it was all wet. Much like the Mr. Ahazo album. All wet. Let's see. Oh, it's turned off. Stay on. I was thinking. I turned it on. It was like, hello. I was thinking for a moment, and then it said goodbye. I suppose that's a safety thing. Great. Do the gerbils yell at you? Frequently. They you know what they do? I've given them like a kind of shelf area where they have a ceramic kind of bathroom area and a coconut to hide in, a ceramic dish to eat food, 2 ceramic dishes for different food. And they have some pebbles and things in their tank as well. And at night, dear viewer, the absolute cacophony of sound of things just clattering around, like while they're doing the dishes and whatever, there's just so much shoving and scraping and clanging and banging all night. And you know what? I fucking love it. I love it. I love just the sounds of this crazy nightlife. These little things that I don't control. I'm just doing what they want to do. It makes me very, very happy. And I'm very glad I've got them. I will show you. They are just behind us in this tank here. There you go. Ta-da! So they live in this big thing right here. So this is a fish tank that I had last year, and I got this also last year for my birthday. It's a big safe lid, so they can't escape from this, and it's got like a shelf that I can move to either side and put different things on. And the great thing about them having a shelf, it means I can have things in their tank that they can't bury. We all remember what an incredible trial that was last time. They just kept burying their essential things, and that can't be dealt with. Okay, right. I have to deal with cooking now. So we're going to what does it say? It says melt the butter and the chocolate together. Okay. I can do that. I'm dropping it in here. Oh, it's already sticky. Here we go. There you go. Get some fucking chocolate ASMR in here. There we go. Yeah. Oh God, I've missed this. This is warming me up a lot. I don't know if I need my jumper on. Don't worry, I did also wash my hands before I started the stream. Washing hands is very, very important in all of this. Right. Currently stuck at the Shadow Temple. Needs to magic increase. Where's the Great Fairy? I can't remember where the Great Fairy is for the magic increase. I'm really sorry. Don't think it's in the volcano. I can't remember. There's so many of them. I take it you're doing it without a walkthrough. It's very brave and noble of you. Yes, they do have a nightlife. They actually have just as vivid a nightlife as me, if not more vivid, if not more active. Good for them, honestly. I have seen them today. They keep popping up and seeing me and running away. That is their nature. Wooden spoon, I think. It's too warm for this. It's so pretty, but I'm going to take it off. Right. Stir. Oh, it's getting goopy already. I'm not going to be lifting this up too much because I've got it attached to the microphone and I don't want to drag things around too much. There we go. Mix, mix, mix. Stir, stir, stir. And then we've got to add the sugar. The massive amount of sugar. Like, look, this is so much sugar. Man, I don't know. I'll leave it for a sec. Wait for this to melt a bit more. I don't know. I wonder if this is enough. It's so funny about the ingredients. Kitchen hygiene is huge in the chat for kitchen hygiene. It's important. It really is. I've not just washed my hands with soap. I've also got a little bottle of antibacterial gel, 2020 style. Oh, right here. And I will be utilizing that a lot, especially when I get gerbil-tacular. You work hard. You work hard at that game. It'll work you hard, that's for sure. But it's worth it. The sense of accomplishment that you have when you complete something on your Todd is great. But, you know, sometimes it's too much. I mean, we all remember, I don't know if you watched me playing Torok, but playing Torok, I frequently have to look at walkthroughs to be like, what do I do now? This game is too hard. Someone else do it for me. God, this is so much sugar. This is just an absolutely abominable amount of sugar. Did I read the recipe wrong? Oh, God. Atrocious. It's mainly just sugary chunks now. But you know what? When I think about brownies, I shouldn't be surprised, really. Let's see. Okay, so we're doing all of this, melting it. You know, it looks good. It looks pretty good, actually. I don't know what I was worried about. Minerva C, hello. I'm going to be crocheting a coaster while you make these brownies. That's awesome to know, Minerva. Good luck. I'm sure you don't need luck. I have faith in your brownies. Thank you. Crocheting a coaster. So is that like, what kind of coaster? Is it just a cup coaster, or is it like a bigger, like a placemat, or what? Are you making a set? What color are they? Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. My sister-in-law loves crocheting. She's amazing at it. And she uses all kinds of like special, I nearly said string, special like wools and yarns and stuff that are like gradiated, like different colors blended together. It's really cool. This is very nicely melted together, nice and calm, not bubbling, nice and calm. Okay, so we've mixed that together. There's sugar. Leave to cool. Okay, I'm turning this off. It's off, nice and safe, and I'm moving it off the heat as well. I'm so wise. Beat the eggs. Okay, which means we need a glass. Okay. I've got some music on because I love having music on in the background. I guess it doesn't matter if you can hear it or not, but I'm just curious as to whether you can hear it. Because I don't want it to disturb you guys. That's 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Okay. Bring this down so you can really watch me do this. Here we go. All over the side and all over the recipe. That's real good. Would you just look at that? Great. Perfect. And a fork. There we go. Don't want to do it too close to that because it probably doesn't sound very good. That looks good. It's all kind of, it looks the way it should. It's beaten. And then, oh God, this is so This is so... I'm sorry, Dad. I know this is your notepad. Please forgive me. Father, forgive me. Eggs, add to the mix. Okay. Is this cool enough to add to the mix? I'm adding it now. Still a beginner, as I'm just using a huge bundle of the cheapest yarn I found at Hobby Lobby. But yeah, those yarns are super pretty and they're expensive. But they make such beautiful things. Kyle E says, hello, cool person. I made your banana cheesecake recently for a party and received high praise. That is so awesome, Kyle. Well done. Oh my gosh. That makes me really happy. That's so cool. Wow. Oh my gosh. Was it your first time making a cheesecake? Or have you done it before? I'm going to put these in the bin. What is this? Move this to the middle. Ugh, YouTube. Hush. Sorry. I love listening to music on the TV, but it does mean that YouTube adverts will just play intermittently, and it's disgusting. She said, slopping egg yolk everywhere. Right. Stir that in. So sieve the flour, the cocoa powder, and the baking powder. Fold into the mix. I probably should just put this straight up in a different thing. I probably shouldn't stir it in a saucepan. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. No, I'll put it in a proper mixing bowl. That's the sensible thing to do. Ouch. Ouch. You're not even seeing this hot action. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Bet you're loving this slop. Right. I'll try and show off the mix as I stir it together. All of you, get out. I want not one grain of sugar left in this saucepan, even though I was so stingy about it that I left like 26 grams of sugar out when I should have included it according to the recipe. But there's just so much sugar. If you're gonna be in, be in. Finish what you started, sugar. Don't cling to the saucepan. Get in there. Just show me what you're made of. Sugar. Probably made of sugar. Right. Put that over there for now. Handle comes off. Isn't that cool? And now I'm turning the music back on because it's way too quiet for me. Okay. And now we're going to stir this a bit better. So if we have a little look. Ooh. There we go. Don't pour it over the keyboard. There you go. I got an idea of what is going on. Stirring it together. It looks awful. Cheesecake is how you win hearts and minds. The best thing to grace. It's true. It is how you win everybody over. If you want to make a good impression, feed them cheesecake. First time to apply trial cheesecake. Maybe that's trial cheesecake. Oh, you made it. Sorry, I'm bad at reading. My eyes just kind of leap all over the place, which is why I made a trial cheesecake first, which is good because I burnt it down beyond recovery. Oh, bless you. Well, that was wise of you. Look at you knowing what to do. I haven't made any trial brownies. I'm just leaping in. I'm just leaping in with this while I film it. Great. What a great idea. Hello Spawn, welcome to the stream. I remember cooking banana brownie in a microwave. It went good. It wasn't brownie. You know what? As long as you end up with something that you like, I think that's all that really matters. Sieve the flour. We're sieving the flour. I will allow you to watch the sieving of the flour because it is very satisfying to do. Take this out for now. Put that there. Right. And then we could just kind of shimmy shake it, and it makes a lovely fine pile of powder inside the mix. Very good, very satisfying. Don't let me forget to add walnuts to this, because I love brownies with nuts. I hope my colleagues like brownies with nuts. And we're adding the other powders. We're adding cocoa powder and baking powder. How much baking powder? Half a teaspoon. Do I have to sieve that? Whatever, I will. Half a teaspoon. Is that it? Did I read that right? Yeah, okay. Okay. There's my half of a teaspoon. You can vouch for me. That's half a teaspoon. Get in there. Oh, everybody's saying hello. Okay. Now we're adding this incredibly special chocolate cherry brownie cocoa powder. It's for like hot chocolate, but we can put it in this. We can put it right in this, can't we? Yeah, here we go. How much are we using? 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons, not teaspoons. Oh my. Here we go. 2 tablespoons. Yes. Yes. Let me pop this up a bit. Right. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, you know how cocoa gets when you don't dally with it for many moons? It gets all solid in its container. So I need to rough it up a little bit. Okay. So there's 1 tablespoon. Oh God, this is going to be so goddamn good. Okay. Yeah, I can just use that spoon and sieve it in. You don't want to put ham in the brownies. I know people really like mixing their salt and their sweet together, but ham brownies, I don't know. Now that's all that's left in here are these massive sugar granules, like rolling around in here. I can't even show you. They're really big. In they go. Cannot be sieved. And then I think it says to fold into the mix. What does that mean? It means that you kind of make a cross. You go across, fold, like that. Let me show you what it looks like. It's a big powdery mix. So all the egg and the chocolate and the butter is in there at the bottom, and all the powders are sitting on top, and we're gently folding the mix. The music has gotten really calm, so now I'm feeling really calm. Add the nuts. Yeah, that's all I'm doing after this. I'm adding the nuts. This is so glutinous looking. Can I show you? Slightly. Oh, not really. It's like the blob. It's like the thing that ate all the people. Ugh. Don't worry, all the people are gonna eat this thing. That's what's gonna happen. It's just a big blobby mess. But I don't know. I think this could have been a bit more-ish. Maybe I should make 2 batches, because this doesn't seem like that much to me. It doesn't. I don't know, maybe it'll get bigger or something. But it just, now it's like this. Now it's all brown. Okay. There we go. That's good and mixed. And now I'm going to Should I chop up the brownie? I chop up the brownie. Should I chop up the nuts? I should chop up the nuts. Because walnuts are kind of chunky. They're kind of big. So let's chop them up good and proper. There we go. We've got a thing full of walnuts here. Here we go. Here we go. Chop, chop, chop. I really love walnuts in chocolate. I love all sorts of nuts in chocolate. Almonds, pecans, pistachio, hazelnut, Brazil nut, acorns, conkers. They're all good. They're all good and crunch. Oh yeah, yum, yum. Getting it. I'm only one step ahead of yours, one kiss ahead of your sweet lips. Right. I can't afford to stop for one moment. Right. Yeah. Here we go. That's not that many nuts. Maybe I should put in more nuts. I should put in more nuts. I should definitely put in more nuts. Why be coy? If you're gonna go nuts, go ham. If you're gonna go nuts, put in some ham as well. The whole hog. Let's do it. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Hello. There we go. Right. Now I think I could just pour this into this tin. I do wonder. I think this tin is kind of excessive for the amount of stuff I've got. Maybe I only need a smaller tray. Let's see if I can get a smaller tray, because that's really big. Ooh. Sorry if that's loud. This is smaller, so let's put this away. We can lift this up and just place it. You can see how much bigger it is than the tray. Okay. I think that'll be good. Okay. Pour the stuff into this thing. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, this is looking more promising. Gonna really spread out everywhere. This didn't take long, did it? Brownies are easy to make. I mean, it's a tray bake, isn't it? I should do this more often. I mean, I don't just mean live streaming. I also mean just baking, because it's not that hard. I'm just so lazy. But I really owe it to my colleagues to provide some delicious bakes. A lot of them just frequently make amazing food and treat us to it completely for free. So I should repay that favor, because I love munching down on whatever it is they make. Oof. It's really sticky. It's really sticky, so it's struggling to all come out at once. You can see it's just continuously sticking to the side. But even this tray, I think, might be too big. I don't know. It's let's spread it out a bit. Maybe it'll rise. Just a bit. I mean, we didn't use self-raising flour. We used plain flour as we're supposed to. But we did also put baking powder in there, so maybe it will get bigger. I don't know. Oh yeah, this looks fine. This is fine. This is enough. fill up the tray. There we go. And I'll cut the paper at the sides. There we go. Lovely. Try and get as much off the spoon as possible. You know when you've got all your stuff all over a spoon, it's just like, no, you're part of this. Stop clinging to the past. Dive into the future where you're a big brownie. Haha. Okay. Whoa, that looks good. I'm gonna sniff it. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells really, really, really good. Okay. How long do I put this in here? 4. Fold into the mix. Add nuts. Put in a pan. 25 minutes in the oven. Okay. 25 minutes. Let's go. Right. I'm going to put it in the center. Hopefully that's the right idea. 25 minutes. I am setting the timer to 25 minutes. We'll see what happens, won't we? Okay. Because, you know, sometimes these things, you bring them out of the oven and they're... I touched the notepad and it's all sticky. Oh, no! It's stuck to the table. Oh, I hope that wasn't important. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've just made such a mess. Oh, dear. The rest of it looks okay, though. That's okay. Putting it out of harm's way. There we go. Okay. I know. I'm so sorry, Nebula. I killed it. Not in the good way. Right. Go in the bin. So now that I'm done baking, that felt like that went by really quickly. Usually I spend hours and hours and hours doing my kitchen thing. I could release my hair. I release my ears. Wow. Now it doesn't feel like I'm underwater, so that's good. So, what should I do now? I should play with my gerbils. That's what I should do now. That is what I should do now. I should put some things away before I knock them over madly. Okay, that's enough. Let's see. Oh gosh. Turn into chocolate cookies. It would be one big rectangular cookie. Fingers crossed that won't happen. It needs to be soft in a way that it needs to be moist. It needs to be rich and soggy almost. And I don't want to hear that that's disgusting because you know that's good when it's a brownie. Right. If we're going to do gerbular things, I know you'd be good with one cookie. I mean, I would be, but I would be ashamed to present that. And now that we're going to do gerbular things, I'm going to change my apron to my gerbil apron. Can you wait to see that? I bet you cannot. Let's go. Oh. Right. Special gerbil apron. I think you'll find that this is the outfit of a mother who is proud of her sons. Right. I'm turning this around. Turn around. Here we go. Let's just adjust a few things. I'm gonna turn the microphone around now, so I'm gonna start fiddling around with your ears. Prepare to be fiddled with. Okay? I'm lifting it up. Whoop. Okay, I hope that wasn't too horrible. Right. Let's just get this right. Okay, that looks good. That looks pretty good, right? I think so. Okay. Thank you. I know it is super cute. I got this for Christmas. I was very, very pleased with it. Okay. So what's going to happen here is I am going to dig up my gerbils and put them in exercise balls and then put them on the floor. And they're going to run around on the floor. And while they're doing that, I'm going to rearrange their home a little bit because that keeps things a little bit exciting for them. I'm going to turn down the TV just a sec. It's a little loud. Okay. And while they're running around on the floor, I'm going to put you on the floor as well, and you will be able to observe them running around. Maybe they'll get close to you, maybe not. We'll see what happens. So their balls are in here. Get them ready. Here we go. I washed them. I washed their balls. I cleaned them out. So they'd be all nice and fresh. I like to keep their balls a bit more secure by actually putting tape over the lids. Because I can't risk any accidents, you know? I would hate it if they were rolling around and then one of their lids just popped off. So I secure the bottom and I secure the top. Oh, it got stuck to itself. No. There we go. Okay. So that's that. And we've got their lids here. Get a little bit more tape ready for the lids. Whoa. Look here. And come on. Not on a live stream. Not me. Oh, that's not good enough. But this is good enough. I just need to find the fucking beginning of it. Help me, chat. Help me find the beginning of the sellotape. Let's go. Let's do this together. Some people say I should simply get new gerbil balls with more secure lids. And I say, you don't know the spirit of adventure. You don't know the thrill, the risk of trusting that your sons will not escape into the wild, never to be seen again. I don't even know which way this is going. Come on. Yes. There we go. This probably isn't the kind of thing you can do with your teeth. Probably not. Come here, skizzes. Right. Okay. And now we're ready. We're ready, aren't we? Yes. Okay. So, always maneuver the lid very slowly and with both hands. We don't want to have an accident where we drop something or make a loud noise or break something or anybody gets hurt. That would be terrible. Can we get you guys any closer to this? Hopefully. Just going to move you a bit further forward. I don't need this bread bin here. What's this doing here, really? On a kitchen island. I don't need that. Come here. Okay. What was I doing? I'm doing this. So the first thing that I do is I take the things off of their shelf. So there's a shelf just here, which I can lift up and down, maneuver around, because I'm going to give their shelf a nice clean, first of all. And the shelf is connected to their bedding with this ladder. You see this ladder. Very nice. They're quite nibbled as well. Just going to put this on the floor for now. And I like to clean the shelf on this kickstand thingy. Kickstand? It's a thingy. So I am lifting the shelf up now. Knocking off any loose debris. Kind of gross. Get up. Up. This is why I showed you that I have hand sanitizer, because trust me, I'm going to use it. So we put this over here. And before we dive in and get the gerbils, I'm going to clean their shelf with this special kind of pet safe cleaning spray. Not sponsored. We do this before we do anything else so that the spray can get into the wood and take effect, and it isn't like still wet or anything when I put it all back together. That's why we're doing it first. We don't want wet chemicals getting all up in my gerbil's grill. So I'm cleaning that right now. I'm giving it a wipe. And when I put it back inside, I'm gonna flip it on it the other side as well. So they're going to use a perfectly dry and already clean side. That makes sense. I'm gonna pull myself into view. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let me see what I'm doing. There we are. I can see what I'm doing. So. I need to buy more kitchen roll if I'm honest. If I can be honest, momentarily, I need to buy more kitchen roll. If I'm true, if I speak my truth, I'm running out of kitchen roll. I cannot expect it to magic its way into existence. So now that is clean, I'm going to shove it out of the way. Okay. And whenever I touch anything else, I'm using my elbows, don't worry. Okay. And now, now is the magical moment where I'm going to start digging up my boys. So here we go. And I do have to like wreck their whole home in the process, which is kind of sad, but they're used to it. So they have lots of cardboard and kind of toys and hideaways under here, things that they just kind of make their own. So I'm going to lift that stuff up and find them. We've done this loads of times. We do this every week, so it shouldn't be too awful for them. They will be used to it at this point. Also, whenever I do this, directly afterwards, I take off like all these clothes and put them in the wash. I don't hang out afterwards. Oh, there was Vaughn. There was a Vaughnie. There's a sweet Vaughn. So for those of you who maybe are not familiar with my gerbils, I got them June of last year, and they are just absolute darlings, and I'm so happy that I have them in my life. They are both brothers. I bought them together from a Pets at Home, and they are the loveliest things. They are over a year old, and I love them very much. This usually takes a couple of minutes just to find them. Let's see, lifting up a tube. They're not in the tube. Nope. Okay. I'm getting all stuff all over my arms and everything. I love my gerbils. I love them so much. I used to have gerbils as a kid. I loved my gerbils when I was a kid too, but I didn't really know how to take great care of them. And I feel like I am kind of making up for lost time now. Making up for lost time and making up for past mistakes as well. I want to do good at taking care of my boys. Oh. There's a rustling and a hustling. Hello, woman. Oh, hello, baby. Good boy. Good boy. Vaughn, say hello to the chat. This is Vaughn. He is a big boy, and we love him very much. Good boy. Here we go. Ooh. You get some sniffies on the microphone? Sniff. You are such a good boy. Good boy. So Vaughn is quite big. I keep weighing him, and I think he's ever so slightly overweight. So it's very important to keep him exercised and to keep an eye on the things that he eats. But he's a very good boy. He's the more adventurous and calm gerbil of the pair. I'm going to put him in the ball now. If I turn this around, you'll be able to see him leap in there. You want to go for a run? Oh, no. Come on, go in the ball. There you go. There's a good boy. So I'll put that lid on. And then take a piece of tape. I put it over the lid. Make him nice and secure. And then I put him on the floor. And he's off to the races. Right. With my elbow. And now I'm going to find Fanta. Fanta is much more nervous. So I will not show him off to the camera so much because he'll probably just want to run away. He'll want to get in a ball pretty quickly. We've got to dig through. Find that boy. Fanta? I mean, I know this must be scary for him, but there's literally no other way of doing it. And they're okay. They love digging. They're good at it. There you are, sweetie pie. Hello. There's a good boy. So here's Fanta. He's our little Prince of Darkness. As you can see, he's got a lot of energy. He's a really handsome boy. He's got a little white strip under his chin and on his little paws. Yay! I'm going to put him in the ball right now because that's where he wants to be. There you go. Okay. We'll put the lid on. We take the tape. We put the tape on the top. And then we let him go. Right. Now I'm going to unplug the charger and I'm going to put all of you on the floor so that you can watch them rolling around. They might run out of view for a long time or they might be in view lots of the time. Can't tell. But I'm going to do that and then I'm going to sort out their tank. Okay? So the charger is out. I'm picking up your ears. Ah! I'm knocking things over. Oh my gosh, here we go. Right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Right. I think that's going to be as good as it's going to get. If you see the boys, good for you. If not, I'm sorry. Right, so now I'm going to kind of rearrange their stuff in their home. Vaughn, why don't you say hello to the chat? Come on. Say hello to the chat. No. Vaughn always wants to go into the conservatory. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll tell you what. Oh. I don't know where to put you guys. Okay. I'll tell you what. Even further back. Because sometimes Fanta likes coming into the corridor. There he is. There he is. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. I hope you're all right there. Okay. Music? Don't abandon me now. on, why don't you hang out with your brother? Go on, hang out with your brother. I've got this really cool bag of coloured tissue paper, which they sometimes like getting pieces of. Lots of different colours in here. It's really nice. They use it as bedding, you see. Well, lots of big cardboard things for them to enjoy. Also got a big bale of hay. They love chewing meadow hay. That's very nice for them. Are you boys like not fucking coming anywhere near? Fanta is just sat at the end of the car. God, you've got to see this. There he is, the man of the hour. You gonna come and say hello to us? You gonna come and say hello to us? Can I come and say hello? Can I say hello? No. Incredible. I'm gonna leave you on Fanta cam. See if he comes forth. Mucking around, are you, baby? Yee! Go and join your brother. It's a nice run here. It's a nice run. Yeah, it's a nice run, but you don't want anything to do with it, do you, Vaughn? Oh my god! Vaughn ran over the end stream button. Cheeky boy. Oh, he's so cheeky. I went out the other night I went out to Nottingham with my friend, and we ended up in a McDonald's. And I asked for some cardboard cup holders, which this is one of them. And the lady at the McDonald's thought I was really weird. I don't really understand why. Perfectly normal thing, isn't it? Isn't it, baby? I don't know. Some people just don't understand. Oh, that's our brownies. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, those were the brownies beeping. But don't worry, I didn't touch the oven with my hands. I touched the oven with my apron. So the oven is now off. The oven is off. Fanta, where's Fanta gotten to? Fanta, where are you, sweetie? Are you around the corner? There you are. I was just worried about you. Okay, that's fine. You want to roll that in there. You know, I think there's a spare loo roll down here that they'd really appreciate. Let's see. There it is. Gerbils love cardboard. Gerbils love loo rolls, don't you, sweetie? Do you love loo rolls? Yeah, that's right. Something that I like to do with loo rolls, because I think that gerbils really like them, is I like to take the hay and I make a tree like this. Yeah, a beautiful palm tree. And then I put that in their home. Don't worry, I'm gonna like hoover all of this later. Just filled up their water and cleaned it out. Because their water bottle, it gets algae, well, it gets kind of green at the bottom, so you have to have a special gerbil toothbrush to get it in there and really clean it. Okay. Okay. I'm about to end this. I'm washing my hands. You can see I'm washing my hands. Fanta, you all right? Come on. There's a good boy. Putting on the stuff. Where is Fanta going? Fanta, where are you going? Are you going into my father's study? Come on, Fanta. Right. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay, guys, I'm going to pick up you again. I'm going to pick up you. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to pick up your ears. I'm picking up your ears now. Okay. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to take a seat. Whoa, shit. Just a sec. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm going to take a seat here in this rocking chair, okay? This rocking chair. And I am going to sit with the gerbils in this rocking chair and individually and have them on my apron while I feed them seeds and broccoli, okay? So this is the thing that I do with them one at a time, okay? So I'm going to get some broccoli out of the fridge first. Oh, we've got pomegranate seeds as well. Oh, lucky boys. Oh, they're so lucky. Oh my gosh, healthy food for the boys. Look at this stuff. Oh, they're so spoiled. I'll put this on the thing next to me. Go. And we got a big box of seeds. They're special naughty seeds. They only have them after this. I'm gonna get Vaughn first because he's been in the bowl for longer. Vaughn, sweetie pie. It's Mummy. Good boy. Very good boy. What a good boy. Okay, that's fine. The beginning of the saute again. Opening up the gerbil area. Okay. That's a good boy. Such a good boy. Okay. I know, sweetheart. I know. There you go, sugar. That's a good boy. Maybe I should just turn this around a little bit so that you can see. There you go. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? That's you. So I'm going to give you some broccoli. You know how much you like the broccoli too. Do you feel weird? Do you feel like you're on display, sweetheart? I know. He's such a good boy. The seeds are here. They're hiding in the folds. There we go. There's a good boy. And when gerbils are eating, it's much easier to pet them. They don't mind so much when they're eating. Do you? Oh, woo, 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 woo. Ooshki pooshki. But he's a big boy. He's a big beanie boy. A big beanie baby. That's what you are. Oh my. He's so honking enormous. This is as close as I could get this thing. Oh, he's so beautiful. So beautiful. But all of these things are really unhealthy, and like you should be eating just the healthy broccoli, really. Like sunflower seeds and stuff. They're things that Fanta can eat safely, but it's the broccoli really that I want Fanta to be. I want Vaughn to be eating, sorry. Yeah, where's all this food coming from? Oh, incredible. Isn't that incredible? Ooh. Ooh. You want to explore? You want to crawl up, Mummy? Sometimes they like going up on my shoulders. Oh. Sometimes they get stage fright. Sometimes the world is just so overwhelming to them. Oh, but it is so lovely. It is so lovely to have a pet and to pet the pet. Oishki, poishki, 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 poishki. Where's my oishki, poishki? I'm sorry that I've abandoned you, chat, but I hope you could understand that these things I have to bear my priorities in mind and give maximum attention to my little animals. Ooh, 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 ooh. Massage the gerbil, massage the gerbil. You didn't like that. Right. We should treat your brother now. Okay? Do you understand? We've got to treat your brother. Yeah, you're wondering. You're having a little wonder. Okay. I'm good. Whoa. Vaughn, come back, sweetie. I'm going to put you back now. Oh, it's okay, sugar. Here we go. It's okay. It's okay, sweetie pie. Everything's going to be just fine. So. I've put him back, and now I'm going to get Fanta because I don't like abandoning them for too long. Fanta! Oh, Fanta. You having a little existential break? That's good. Oh, such a good boy. That's right. So if I sit down and get some seeds on me first, with some broccoli. Yeah. And then open this up. Here we go. See it? Oh, that's good. That's a good boy Fanta. I know, it's overwhelming, isn't it? Isn't it overwhelming? Yes, that's the chat. That's the chat. That's right, it's the chat. Actually, that's taking camera away from him. I think the priority is the gerbil rather than my face, so I'm going to keep the gerbil in the frame. There we go. And do you know what else I have, Fanta? Do you know what else I have? Pomegranate seeds, and I know how much you like a pomegranate seed. Not at all. Oh, have you got stage fright? You got stage fright, sweetie pie? Oh, it's okay. We can just sit here and be, can't we? Oh, such a sweetie pie. So yeah, Fanta is a lot more shy. But Fanta, we've got all this food. And look at the food. Look at the food. Don't you want any food? I think you do. Maybe you're overwhelmed by choice. I have given you a lot of different stuff that you can have. Do you not want any? Oh. Or maybe you just want to be petted. Or maybe you just want to go back home. Vaughn is in pride of place. I can see him from here, sitting on top of the shelf, just digging into his food. What do you want? What do you want, sweetie? He's so charming, isn't he? Charming and disarming. Oh, do you want to come up? Do you want to run up? Oh, the vantage point. Oh my goodness. Fanta. Oh, what a sweet lad. Don't you want any food at all? No? I'm just going to let him work himself out for a bit. It's okay. It's okay, baby. You know. Oh. Do you want any of this? Do you? You can treat yourself after you exercise. You can have some food. See, normally Fanta will dig into some food at this point, but he doesn't seem too bothered. He wants to look around. You want to just look around, don't you? You just want to look around. Oh. Ooh. Do you want to go back? Don't want any food? Do you just want to go back, sweetie? I'll give you another minute in case you want to have any stuff. But it looks like he just kind of wants to... Oh, no you don't. Oh, it's so sweet when they crawl around on top of me, though. Oh. Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home, sweetie? Okay, I'm going to put you back because you're not curious enough to eat. And I don't want you feeling sad. Oh, no, you don't. Right, I'm going to take you back now, sweetheart. All the stuff falling all over the floor. Never mind. Back you go. There we go. He's crawled right into the coconut. Oh, sweet boy. Okay. So let me show you. I'm going to pick up your ears. I'm going to show you what I've done with this thing, with their home. Sorry if this is a real cacophony for the ears. Okay. So that's their shelf where they have a little coconut hide. They've got all sorts of things. They've got their food. They've got 2 different food dishes and a bowl of sand where they clean themselves, and they've got their water. And down here is where all the action is with their bedding and hay. There's a boy. This is a very special birthday boy. And I like to arrange things in a new way. So whenever they have exercise, they come back and it's a whole new world for them to play in. And I always hope they have a good time. It always looks like they have a good time when they come back. They're so sweet. Let me, I'm going to put this down on the table now. Okay. And I'm going to pop the charger back in. And now I'm going to wash my hands again and take the brownies out of the oven. It's very important to keep clean hands as frequently as possible. Even if you haven't directly touched, fecal matter, the gerbils, you need to bear in mind that they kind of live in their own germs and stuff. So you've got to clean your hands every time you interact with them. So I've washed my hands with soap and water. And there's a boy. There's a boy on the top shelf. Good boy. And now I'm going to put the antibacterial gel on my hands again. I did a live stream with the gerbils about a year ago, just over a year ago. And it was action-packed. Just trying to get some action, but they've buried themselves away now, of course. That is what would happen whenever I want to show them off. And of course the reflections as well make it difficult to see stuff. But yeah, I've stuffed lots of hay in there and different bits of kitchen roll and tissue paper and stuff, so they've got lots of things to dig through. It's some kind of person just there. That's interesting. That's like plants and I just love them. I never get over them. Sorry, I just realized the microphone is way over here and you can't hear me talking into the laptop. Okay. Right. I said I was going to take the brownies out. So don't worry, I did in fact turn the oven off. And they don't look burnt, thank God. They look lovely. Okay. Ooh. Clang. Oh, I've got a hair in the back of my fucking throat. It's horrible. I've got a horrible hair in the back of my mouth. I can't do anything about it because if I try and get it out, I'll probably gag or something. Okay. Ta-da! There they are. Looks good. Now I'm going to perform a little test with a knife. I'm going to put the knife or a fork in there. Let's see. A knife is better. It passes the test. So this is like the kind of clean knife test where something basically has to go in and come out roughly clean. If it's all goopy, that means it's not cooked properly. This is just a bit of crumbage and that's fine, but that's pretty good. That's a baked thing. That's all right. So that baked good. Hooray! Hooray! Okay, and now I don't have any other activities planned for the live stream. I've got a mouth in the back of my hair. I've got a hair in the back of my mouth. It's driving me completely mental. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to excuse myself to the bathroom while I throw my fingers down my throat. Horrible! That's not something I want to do on a live stream. So for now, I will point the camera over here and maybe some wonderful thing will happen. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I got it. I got the hair. I'm all hair-free now. Should I have a brownie right now? It'll be hot and it'll burn me. From having a hair in my mouth to having a burnt mouth. Should we do it? Yeah. Let's do it. Ah! Power cord came up. It's been so long since I did this, guys. I've forgotten all my skills. My live streaming skills, like manipulating my laptop all over the place. Right. Okay. Let's cut out one of these things. Why is there sellotape in the drawer? That's crazy. I did not arrange that. Okay. So, I guess I can just, you see that? No, you can see this. What if I help myself to a naughty little corner piece? Just a little corner piece. Just a petite corner piece. I'll be ever so dainty with it. I'll be so dainty, I'll use a dessert fork. Look at this dessert fork. It's got like a little rose design at the end. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just so darling? Yes. Yes. Oh, I can see my boys running around. I hope they entertained you on the floor. I hope that wasn't too boring. Right. Let's see if this destroys my mouth. It has not destroyed my mouth. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. These are not the best brownies I've ever made in my life, but they're nice. And the cherry flavor is really coming through. So I think that is going to delight. It's going to delight people. Yeah, the best brownies I ever made were from a specific cookbook that I am going to buy again because I lost that cookbook and I need it again. It had an amazing brownie recipe. Oh, I got lots of nuts in this piece. This is great. Okay. I give that a 6.5 out of 10. That's good. They're not a failure. It's not a failure, but I've had better. They're not very moist. They're kind of dry. Is it kind of dry? That's the thing. And I thought it was going to be like really nice and moist and squishy. So it's kind of a disappointment. But they taste very nice. They're brownies. It's kind of difficult to like make bad brownies, you know? Okay. Good-o. Where did I put the lid for these? Did I throw them away? There it is. Sorry, I don't like scissors without their little sleeve on. Just sitting around, it makes me nervous. Okay. You cool off over there. I'm going to Put the kettle on. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Such sweet colors. Sorry, I didn't realize I put my phone on the camera. There we go. That's all good. That's all good. Returning to my amazing mug. Perfect mug. I have 2 gerbil mugs now. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you both of them. Come to me, T. Come to me. Make that ding. Yeah. Okay. Can't see it, but you can hear it. Okay. Moving your ears. Here we go. We're turning around. Whoop. Whoop. So I have 2 gerbil mugs. This is an empty one. This was made by a wonderful artist in Japan. I followed them on Twitter in recent months. I can't remember where they're at, but yes. So this is a gerbil mug. You'll notice that it's different. They look different from my gerbils. This kind of gerbil is called a duprasi, spelt Duprasi, also known as the fat-tailed gerbil. You see they got little fat tails, and they're incredibly cute. And in terms of their behavior, apparently they act more like hamsters than your regular Mongolian gerbil. So they don't need to be paired up, and they're kind of a lot sleepier and they're not as energetic. But they're very cute, and I think one day I would like to have a duprasi, a fat-tailed gerbil. And in Japan, they call them the macaroni mouse. So that is why you can see little macaroni noodles on this thing. The macaroni mouse. Ooh. So that's one mug that cost a pretty penny. And the other gerbil mug that I have, hello Fanta, is this. And I think that's enough said. So yeah, there we go. There's my 2 gerbil mugs. And my 2 gerbil mugs are somewhere in here. Ho ho! Aren't I just so funny? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I suppose I should lower this lid now because I've still got it up. That's not safe. Oh, I've got to take out the fatty seeds from their dish because I am trying to get Vaughn to lose weight. So I need to be mindful of what is available to him. Sunflower seeds, gerbils love sunflower seeds because they're really, really fatty. And I don't want to overfeed them, that sort of thing. I want to be a good gerbil mother. My boys really love tender stem broccoli, so I'm going to give them some tender stem broccoli and put that in there. That went everywhere. Did any go in my tea? No. We're going to give them some tender stem broccoli in their little dish. There we go. Just break that apart for them. Could even end up in long strips. They don't mind. They're happy with that. Nice chunks of that. Okay. A bit more. They did so well to run around for so long. I'll throw the rest of that away. And I'll give them one more piece of kitchen roll. Let me lift you up for a second so you can see what I'm doing. So there's their shelf, and there's their broccoli bowl that I just made. I'm going to put this in the coconut's mouth, like that. And they will deal with it later. They love dealing with it. I love putting stuff in the coconut mouth, and then later it's just gone. They just drag it out. They're like, I can't believe this. She did this again. Putting our stuff, her stuff in our thing. Well, it's our stuff now. We're going to chew it up. I want to sit down and have my cup of tea. When am I going to do that? This laptop doesn't need charging. We don't need the charger. We're fine. We're fine. I'm going to sit here again. There we go. Okay. Turn the music down a little bit. I'm lowering the lid now using both hands very slowly, very carefully, very sensibly. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, you know what? I'm going to go so far, I'm going to put the laptop on my lap. I can do that. I can just do that. That's simply a thing that I can do. Great angle. Very flattering. So there we go. Penultimate's here. Loads of people are here. God bless you all. I hope that was entertaining. I just had to abandon you for what, like an hour while I did all that. Usually the exercising of the gerbils is like a 30-minute thing. So they are in the balls for 30 minutes while I dally with their home and then like do whatever I need to do and then feed them and stuff. It is a nice kitchen. Fat shamed gerbil. I'm not trying to shame. I actually think he looks like a cherub. I actually think he's a perfect angel from heaven. I just want to keep his heart healthy. That's all I want to do. I want him to live like, I'm going to get emotional about this. I want him to live as long and fruitful a life a gerbil possibly can. Sorry, there's water all over my laptop. I talk about taking care of life, just wiping that off. I want him to be full and happy and live a good long gerbil life, you know? The exercising of the gerbils. Yes. Oh God, sometimes, I mean, I mentioned before, like at night, the sounds I hear, them clattering around, clanging about. Oh, found his palm tree. Oh, how exciting. That's so exciting. God, I look like such a crazy girl whenever I'm like, oh, I'm watching my gerbils. It's amazing. My eyes go all crazy. But I love them. I really, really love these pets. I recommend gerbils to anyone who's thinking about getting some kind of small pet. They're wonderful. They're the best. Now look at a few more of your comments. Now that I'm sat down with my cup of tea. No time for food, human only adventure. It's so true. Gosh, it's so true. Like I get all that food out for them, and then what do? They get stage fright, and they're like, I've never eaten from your lap before. Why would I do that? She's really weird, isn't she, chat? She's so weird. Pet rocks are nice. Are they? Do they like grow lichen or whatever it is? I wouldn't know. What kind of rocks can you get as pets? If I take a rock from outside, is that a wild, undomesticated rock that I really should set free? Who knows? Minerva, I had lots of fun watching and being part of the stream. Thank you. I've always wanted gerbils, but the equipment to care for them is too expensive for me. Well, that's very respectful, Minerva, because you do have to have a home set up for them, which is appropriate. There are a lot of people that get gerbils and then just kind of stick them in a cage or something, or one of those kind of cheap hamster homes, which aren't even really good for hamsters either. So gerbils have to have a home that can house bedding, because gerbils love digging. So what I'm saying is you have to get a fish tank. You got to get a fish tank. A cage with like a little kind of plastic floor that you put a few centimeters of bedding in isn't going to cut it. They need they need to be able to dive and dig and tunnel and hide and all sorts. So a great big fish tank is essential. I've got that big wooden lid, which I wouldn't say is essential. It's just very useful and luxurious. The tank that I have cost about 150 quid. So that's a pretty penny. But I've got to say, the initial expenses for keeping gerbils are the biggest expenses. Everything else is cheap as chips. Like a bag of food can last a couple of months. A bag of hay can last the best part of a year. Like I change their bedding every 2 months. And in terms of their toys, they really love they like the gerbil toys that you can buy for them. But you can also just get like cardboard anything and they'll have hours and hours of fun with that. Like there's just everything that's in there right now is like cardboard, and it's malleable and it lasts for ages. Sometimes they get through it really quickly by chewing it up. Sometimes they keep it for months and months. And so yeah, initial expenses are big, but after that, beyond that, they're really affordable. So it depends what's possible for you. But yes, I'm glad you haven't just gotten out and gotten gerbils on a whim, because they are little lives and they need to be kept appropriately and respectfully. Do you know what I mean? Penultima says, fish tank reminds me of Hampshire, an engineer who decided to make an underwater habitat for his hamster to enjoy. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. That sounds decadent. It sounds dangerous. I hope it wasn't dangerous. Maybe it was really safe. Maybe it was really safe. I'll check it out. Pet Dwayne Johnson. If you get a little Dwayne Johnson for your home, that's your business. I'm sure a little Dwayne Johnson can give you much joy as you watch it prosper on your shelf. Don't throw your pets, not even your rocks. Shal, I made the brownies earlier in the stream. You can hop back and watch me make them if you like. And I had one of them and they're okay. I've made better brownies. Maybe next time I do a live stream, I'll make better brownies. I hope so. Other food and maintenance is dirt cheap, but their initial price is just like too much. I want them to live their best lives, even if they're small. Exactly. I think I will probably keep gerbils my entire life, which is why, for me personally, investing in a big fish tank and a big wooden fancy lid, which was specially made, is a really good idea, because I want those things to last my whole life and to keep gerbil after gerbil after gerbil. I just love gerbils so much. I'm sure you can tell. They are wonderful, independent little spirits. They're creative and they have their own little life and agenda and their plans and a private life as well. They don't beg for your attention. You need to give them attention. Obviously, you're looking after small lives, but yeah, they are independent creatures, and I love them. I love them. And the creation of Hampshire and the underwater joy. Well, I'll definitely look at it. Definitely. You can also call them macro. Yes, I would love to get it to Prazi, Danny Lee. I would love that. When I move into my new place, whenever that happens, if I get settled in and I get used to depending on myself and only myself financially, and I end up having enough space and enough money to have another pet, maybe then I will get a Duprazi in addition to the gerbils. But I have to have enough money and enough space to do that. I'm not going to just get it on a whim because they're really cute. I have to make sure I can tend to their needs. How often and how hard is the cleaning of the gerbil tank? Well, Francisco, Some people will say, you need to clean your gerbils out every week. That is insane and wrong. And I think the only people saying you need to clean your gerbils out every week are people who, as I described before, have bought a little cage and keep their gerbils in like 2 centimeters of bedding. That would need cleaning out regularly, like every week. As it is for me, I clean out the gerbils every 2 months. They don't really smell of anything at all. I know that sounds like really gross, but they don't smell. I've had people over and I've kind of asked them, and candidly, they're just like, no, they smell like nothing. You'd have to really like shove your face in their bedding to smell anything. So that's not a problem. They're not like mice or rats. I'm not trying to like diss rats or mice here, but they do have more of an odor, and gerbils don't really. So that's good. So every 2 months is about good if you've got lots of bedding that they're enjoying. And it's arduous. I won't lie about that. So when I clean them out, I will put them in their balls for a while so they can get some exercise. But not only that, I will put them in a special little carry case. It's not too small, so that they can just settle down and be somewhere restful for a while, because it does take a long time. It takes about 2 bin bags to get all of the bedding out, take it all out, and then I hoover up the excess. I get the hoover in there and suck it all up, and then I clean the tank with that special blue spray you saw me using before, and wipe it all off, make sure it's all perfectly dry, and then I start filling it up again. I make layers and layers for them to enjoy, so like a layer of cardboard things for them to find at the bottom of their tank. Ooh, when they dig down there and they find stuff, they find food in that inside the cardboard, and I'll put bedding around that, and then a layer of hay on top of that, and then more bedding, and then more hay. So like there's just lots to dig and explore initially. They really like that. I mean, they haven't told me, but I would like that if I was a child. And you never know. So I set that all up for them, and that can take about an hour doing all of that. This is why I don't just have them in their exercise balls. I also keep them in a kind of restful area as well. So that is hard work, but it's like 1 day every 2 months. So absolutely no hassle in the grand scheme of things. They are so much less hassle than simply having a dog. Dogs are hassle, but gerbils aren't. They're great. Gerbilicium. Gerbilicium. Not gerbil asylum, I hope. For mad gerbils. Although I am listening to disco. Maybe you're thinking of Disco Elysium. Or maybe I am. Square says, hi, first time watcher. I love your chair. Where did you get it? It's such whimsy goth vibe. This chair, I'm at my parents' house. I live with my parents right now. I'm in the process of buying a place. So this rocking chair was my father's mother's, my grandmother, like a piece of that. So if you stand up, I will show you the rocking chair. So there you go. There it is. And it didn't have the stuff on at the top. If you look down at the arms as well, can we see the arms? Yeah. It didn't have this decoupage on it when my grandmother bought it. She added that herself. That's sellotape on there. It was on one of my gerbil balls. Don't worry, I'll take the sellotape off later. So my grandmother decoupaged the chair. Did my grandmother do that? Or did my mother do that? I think my grandmother did it. And it's got that nice cushion as well. Is there anything on the back? You know what? I'm not even sure. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. We got stuff on the back as well. It's got a kind of, as an apple, I think. That's an apple, and we got some citrus stuff as well. And like another apple there. Isn't it lovely? It's so gorgeous, huh? Thanks for asking about that, because it's a very nice chair. And even the kind of spokes on the back are kind of all twisty, turny. It's nice. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's a rocking chair, so here we go. Ooh. I'm bumping into the thing behind me because I wonked the chair about earlier. Sorry about that. Francisco says, have the gerbils inspired some art? Any gerbil drawings? Give me 20 seconds. Just give me 20 seconds. So, last week I get home from work and I'm settling in for the evening and I take a look at my gerbils. It was a very hot day. And my gerbils are in a kind of study area separate from their main bedding area. Put that back down. That's better. And they are sleeping together under a kind of cardboard canopy that they've chewed about. And I drew a picture of what they looked like because it was too dark to take a decent photo. And this drawing that I have in my hands is not an exaggeration in the slightest. Okay? That is how I found them. And that is exactly how I found them. Vaughn will just sleep on his back at times with his legs completely akimbo, just belly up, balls out, just happy as Larry. It was the sweetest thing I'd ever seen in my life. And Fanta had his head on Vaughn's belly, just sleeping away. It was beautiful. This isn't an exaggeration. He literally had his legs in that position. I'm not exaggerating. He's like a cartoon dead rodent. He looks like he died, basically. Just, like Eeyore floating down the river. It's just exactly like that. So yeah, that's also a really fun thing. I haven't really drawn the gerbils in any other context. I wouldn't refuse. I just spend my time drawing other stuff that you never see. I'm animating something, a kind of independent project of mine, but it's not about gerbils or anything. It's my own thing, and maybe one day I'll finish it. But yeah, I should draw the gerbils more often because they're the sweetest thing. If you're interested, before I forget, if you're ever interested in keeping up with the gerbils, I am constantly posting videos of them on my Instagram stories. I think my Instagram link should be in the description. So if you care for that sort of thing, you can go there. In fact, if you go on my Instagram page, I've got 2 different highlight reels of like countless gerbil videos and pictures. So if you're super into that, go for it. Go for it. Like talking about this one. It's the best. I love this mug. My brother and sister-in-law got me this. Dog painting looks interesting. Oh yeah, there's another painting. Is it this painting? Oh no, it was that one. Did you mean that one? My parents have had that one for years. It's really cool. Oh, if I don't think I can get too close to it without picking up the mic again, but it is really nice. I don't want to have to pick up the mic. Sorry. That's beautiful. I love that you have such a great piece of family history. Yeah, they are. They do love each other. They love each other. This is the thing. They're so sweet together. They'll groom each other like when gerbils groom each other. One of them will just kind of fling themselves on their feet, like at the other gerbil's feet, and like throw their head back and close their eyes, and the grooming gerbil will kind of mow the fur of the lying gerbil, like go like they're ironing with their mouth, going over and over the fur. It's very sweet, and I've seen them do it, and it's just the most darling thing you'll ever see. They love each other. They sleep together. They curl up together like a little yin and yang. It's so lovely. We don't deserve animals. We don't. But I am trying to earn them by keeping them, by loving them, by looking after them. I want to give them as good a life as possible. I will take them through this life. I will give them the best life a gerbil can possibly have. I hope. I'm still on Twitter. If my Twitter is not down in the doobly doo, I'm Ice Copy on Twitter as well. Oh, the music turned off. Oh well, I can't be bothered to get it. What I should probably do is end the stream. I should probably end the stream. It's been a good stream, 2-hour stream, and I don't have anything else planned. So, and I can't game. Yeah, I would game if it was a decent setup for that here, but it's not. The TV is in a configuration that cannot be messed with, so I'm not going to be plugging games in and playing anything here. That's got to wait until I am living in my own home. And guys, hopefully in a month or so, hopefully I will have this place. Because first of all, we've got to have completion. And honestly, guys, completion on this place, that just means like buying it and making it mine properly and getting the keys. That should happen any week now. Once that happens, then I have to completely like do the place. I've got to get like an electricity test, like that's kind of a standard wiring test done to make sure everything's safe. And then I've got to kind of gut the place and clean it and decorate it and stuff. So once I've bought it, then I still need to spend like a month doing it. And then I can move in, and then I'll be able to return to live streaming. Because I want to say something. I know this might sound like bullshit, because it might sound like bullshit, but I really, really love live streaming. I don't ever plan on making money from this, although that would obviously be convenient. But I love the activity of live streaming. I want live streaming to be part of my lifestyle because I enjoy it so much. And I really want to be able to do this, if not every week, then a couple of times a month. Do you know what I mean? I love doing this. And when I'm not doing it, I am thinking about how much I miss doing it. I want to make that clear, that I really, really enjoy doing this. And I love playing the games the way I do with this silly setup. I think that's great, and I want to keep doing it. I was really enjoying playing Turok last year. I was really enjoying the Mario 64 streams where I'd cook something, then play Mario, and then eat the thing. I only did it a couple of times, but I thought that's a great format. I'd love to continue doing that. Like, I didn't stop. I mean, I stopped because I physically had to, because I had to move out. But trust me, I didn't stop because I got bored of it or lost interest. I want to keep doing it. So, yeah, that's what I have to say. I want to make things clear. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. Seeing all your like familiar names in the chat, being like, hello. It just, you don't know how much it means to me. It means a lot to me. It really, really does. A cozy stream. I hope so. It has been. You don't need to redact that message, Francisco. I know it's a cozy stream. I go for cozy streams. And when I get my fucking sofa in my new place, it will be the coziest stream of all. Are you giving my brownies a C? I guess I gave my brownies a C. I'm going to finish my cup of tea. I'll do that, and then I'll stop the stream. I got the string in my mouth. Let's put that on the other side of the mug. You might be wondering why I haven't just taken the tea bag out of the mug, and that's because I'm a crazy person who loves the tea bag in the tea. I'm not being jokey here. I like it. I like it strong. I like it intense. Oversteeped. I don't even know what steeped is. The fuck is steeped? What is that? Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is. I still hope you'll do a Paper Mario stream. Nebulara. I mean, maybe. I just find turn-based battle formats to be kind of boring. Not that it's a bad game. I'm not trying to say it's a bad game at all. I love Paper Mario. I really, really love that game. But I just think it's kind of repetitive. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the character drama should make up for it. I mean, I know that's what you're getting at, because that's why people love the game. Marios that are like RPG games are just so, aren't they great? Aren't they so great? They're great. When your tea goes down a hill. Yeah, and it's just the tea. I don't put in milk. I don't put in sugar. It is green tea, to be fair. I don't have the standard tea. That's never really appealed to me. Can we get this? This is like a cardamom kind of green tea I've got, which I really, really like. You turn around for me. You turn around. I really like this stuff, and there's only one shop in town that I found it in. It's really good. I sneak in there. I go in there. I sneak in, I steal it. No, I go in and I buy it. What was that? It was Ahmad tea. Ahmad tea. AHMAD. Ahmad tea. And it's cardamom flavor. Did I say that right? Cardamom. It's really good. Really kind of, it's deeper than your regular green tea. A little richer. Okay. I finished my cup of tea. And as promised, I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much for joining me, all of you. It really does mean so much. I already did this, but I'm going to do it again. I really appreciate you all turning up for me and being silly with me and sitting on the floor in silence while I deal with my gerbils tank and you watch the sporadic motions of my pets. You're a real good audience. You're the real ones. I will continue to post on Instagram about what's going on with me when things are getting exciting, so you'll know then. I'll probably post on my community thing here when I finally have the keys to my place, because when I move into the new place, well, not even when I move in, when I've got it, I want to kind of live stream decorating it. Like maybe just figuring things out. That might be really boring, or it might be fun. I don't know. We'll see. So look forward to that. We'll see what happens. But first, I need to complete on this purchase, so I need to harangue my solicitor about it. I will let you know. So keep your eyes on the prize and all that. Okay. Thank you again. Bye bye, everybody.